Hello and welcome. This is the 28th edition of the Poppin' podcast. I'm Tyler,
And I'm Aaron.
and it's been exactly a year and 1 day since the last episode, and we did not plan that. That literally just, we just realized that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, on our schedules, we put that we would have a podcast on the 24th. Yeah, I think we accidentally put like a year. I think we meant February 24th, 2025, but
Right.
accidents happen.
Whoopsie. So yeah, it's funny this podcast is sort of a once a year thing anyway, it
And
seems like. So,
what's crazy is that on March 1st, it'll be the 5-year anniversary of this podcast,
Oh, really? So March 1st was when we did Pancake
2021.
Vision?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, holy crap. Dude,
Yeah.
time flies. I'm thinking about that era of like 2020 and COVID and all that.
Oh,
Bro, it's
yeah.
crazy to think. Like we're gonna pretty much be close to 10 years ago when that happened. Like it's
God.
it's approaching.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
is. It
Time needs
is.
to slow down. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so again, this is it is what it is. This is like a yearly thing now. Maybe we'll try to do it more than that, but it's
We say
just
that every year.
we
We
say
really
that every
try.
year.
We do
Yeah.
try. We really do. It's just, either shit gets in the way or we forget or like we plan it and then something comes up. Um, but
Yeah.
we were going to attempt it a bit more.
And at some point too, when the plan currently still, if you're still down for it, when Shrek 5 comes out, we're gonna meet up for that movie. And we'll do an episode of the podcast, like a in-person one.
Yes. We're going to see that movie in IMAX, Dolby, 4D,
Oh God,
everything.
every format.
Every format.
So yeah, so what's been up? Anything different? Anything new?
Um, God, I mean, it's so hard because we do these every year. So it's like, big life stuff happens and all sorts of stuff. And
Yeah.
um, I don't know. What do you like? Where do we begin? I guess. I know you said like, what have I been up to? But it could be such a broad
I
question,
know.
broad answer.
I mean, I don't
Um,
know, like I know your like work situation likes to change a lot and I don't know,
yeah.
like what's your schedule looking like now?
So I was the last time I left off this podcast, I was working at Disneyland still. Um, Ended up leaving that because Disney right now, their leadership is not the greatest. And it is not just a me thing. They have been continuously just kind of trying to fuck over their cast members and um, being super cheap and what being extra strict when that's kind of not what the whole Disneyland thing's supposed to be about, but they're doing it anyway. And I feel like they're just trying to cut as many employees as they possibly can and making it harder, but then also just I don't know. It's so annoying. But I left that place to go be a manager at a video game store. That's currently what I'm doing. So my life has been a lot about video games as of late. I know we're a movie podcast, but it's been video game heavy for like the past few months. Both in just work life, personal life, my YouTube career. It's just been video games. So, yeah, if you have any to talk about video game wise, I guess I'm qualified. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's currently that's the whole work situation. You
Did you
know,
see they dropped the release date for the Wolverine game today? It's
yeah,
like
I
September
did see
16th
that.
or
I did
something.
see that. I'll
Yeah.
probably be playing that one.
Yeah, that's one of the few games I'm actually gonna buy. I don't play ever really, but that and Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously. Those are like the
Hmm
two games I'm gonna buy this year.
I know it's going from my hood to your hood and your in the GTA games. The last
Yeah,
one
pretty
was
much.
LA, this next one's Florida. So
Yeah, and then I
yeah,
assume whenever GTA 7 comes out when we're 90 years old, probably, that'll go back to Liberty City, I would assume,
I
because
hope so.
those are like the three locations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no other places that exist outside of those three.
yeah, just fake New York, fake Florida, fake Miami, and fake LA. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
those three.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's cool though. It's not like a GameStop though that you work at, right? It's not like a corporate
No,
place.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no. It's like a brick and mortar type of place. So, it's
Okay.
small, has its, It's cool though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool though. Like you actually get to work with stuff you like, you know. Like I
Yeah.
always said too, like if you bring up the theme park thing, I always imagined like if I had lived near closer to like Orlando, I would definitely be working at a theme park. I mean, hopefully it'd be a better experience, but you know.
Yeah,
Um
it's just I don't know what the deal is with Disney right now. They're just and it's not even a me thing too. Like they were doing it to a lot of people. They were just kind of just finding any excuse possible to kind of just cut people and kind of just kick them to the curb and not really give them
wow.
too much of a fighting chance. Except I won. I fought against what they tried getting rid of me for, and I won. So I can successfully say that I took down Disney.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly, yeah. But I still left just because out of principle. Like
Yeah, no, I get you.
they were like, "Oh, like after this, do you want to come back?" I was like, "Sure." And then on the first day I came back, I was like, "Actually, I found another job. I'm sorry, guys."
Yeah, there you
Um,
go.
yeah.
But
So
did
yeah,
you like
there's
it
that.
though? Like overall though, like
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the
Like
shit went down,
people,
I guess?
no, 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 no. That's the thing. I liked even in the end, I liked the environment and kind of what it meant to be there. And it was cool, of course, like I was there all the time and I was always somewhere different, seeing different shit go on and so that was cool. It's just like the management and work side of it, especially because like people think it's really easy to work at a place like that,
Yeah.
which technically, yes, like obviously I'm not like, putting cement down in the middle of the heat or something like that, you know what I mean? But it is like just getting ready for work sometimes was just oh my like because you get to put on that whole specific costume, then you got to go through their certain their cast like parking area and then going through the whole walk just to get to your spot. It's a whole thing in itself. Like so it's just you're putting out a lot of energy every day and going fully into this big thing. And at the
Right.
same time, you're not allowed to like you can't have a bad day there. Like you have to be kind of always on your best. Even if you feel like total shit, once you step out there, you got to be like on your game, like you're having the happiest day of your life. So
Right.
it's
It's kind of like how
it's
I picture Chick-fil-A workers. My pleasure with the smile permanently on your face, just talking like a
yeah.
robot.
Yeah. So it's a lot. And it's very easy to kind of get very burnt out or very just overwhelmed after a while there. Not that, I love being in an amusement park. It's just, a lot to do every day. So
Yeah.
I was getting a bit of fatigue a little bit. There were times where I was like, fuck, man, like I really don't want to go through like I wish I could be at like a chill job or, if I'm super tired or whatever, I could chill, like but I can't do that.
Right.
So yeah, that's that. But no, I'm glad if someone gave me the chance to take it back and never work at Disney, I wouldn't do it. Like I really do appreciate my time there. I made good friends there. I had a lot of fun during times there.
Yeah.
Um, it's just, I guess it was the time.
Okay.
It's so
No,
funny
that's
because around the time it happened was around Christmas. I ended up getting like a season pass to Universal Studios here in Hollywood.
yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's the true fuck you. Like, yeah, now I'm going to the competitors now. Now I'm part of them.
Yeah.
Um, so so yeah, no, that's that.
Okay. Oh, at least it worked out, I guess, in a way. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
How's the prison
yeah.
system? Jail
Well,
system.
well, the jail system.
Jail system. How's jail
I
system?
always have to correct people on that, but it's
I
okay.
know. Yeah, yeah. I think you've corrected me
Yeah,
like
I
five
mean,
times on this podcast.
no, it's okay because when I started, I didn't know the difference, but now it's
Yeah,
clearer. Yeah,
yeah,
jail's much more. I guess I'll say it's much more chill than a prison, even though
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
to say. But yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you.
yeah, same old, same old. Just making money, and I became a trainer recently, a couple months ago, so like I make extra money now. Um, so yeah, I'm just saving that bread, like always.
What are you saving it
You
for?
know,
Anything cool?
at some point I do want to, get my own place because obviously, 30 years old, it's kind of crazy, right? Just turned 30. That's another thing. Oh my God, bro.
When we started this podcast, you were like halfway to 30, nearly. So
Yeah, yeah. It's
you're
it's
still
just one of
young,
those things like you're in your
prosperous.
20s right now. It's gonna feel
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm gonna be in my 20s forever because each year passes like, yeah, I'm getting a year older, but like I'm still in my 20s. It's like then you hit that 30 and it's like, wait a minute. Uh-oh. I'm out of those twos now. I'm now in the threes. Oh God. Um, yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'm obviously healthy and take care of myself. I get mistaken for like a 24-year-old all the time, believe it or not. People are like, "Oh, you're like 24 or 25, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Um, I don't feel any different. It's just it's very strange for me to say, "Yeah, I'm 30 years old." I don't know. You know what I mean? Because like when you're
Uh-huh.
younger, you hear 30, it's like, "Oh my God, that's so old."
Yeah, go do
Um,
your taxes, bro.
for real. And yeah, speaking of taxes, like, bro, I feel like I've had to pay taxes every year. I can't tell you the last time I got like money back on a tax return. I've
Oh
had to pay
shit,
like
really?
yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I
Ever
guess
since
makes
I,
sense since you're
yeah,
like
because,
on
my
your own
first
and
job was Burger King. That was a whole
yeah,
different, pay
yeah,
scale. So
yeah.
yeah. Um, but life is just, I'm same old all the time, just same old things, still doing the same videos, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Still working, full time, still going to conventions. That's like my new thing I do now. I'm going to
Hmm.
one this
Hmm.
weekend. So, yeah, same shit.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's just crazy. Like when we first started this podcast, I was still in the teens and you were still like kind of or like, like mid 20s, you know? So,
Yeah, and speaking of that, like I'll bring this up anyways. The 10-year thing recently passed through my channel, and certain things on my channel are gonna start turning 10 years old. Certain old things I used to do on here. I don't know if you
yeah.
noticed, but there's an anniversary coming up next month for a certain thing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um, you know, I don't know. I might do something
El
special for
Camino.
that. Yeah, right. Um, yeah. So if you guys are longtime viewers, some of my older videos are starting to turn 10 years old. I'll do little special little things for those. I'm not gonna, delve too much into that, but just wait and see. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you
But
hear that, guys? You got to subscribe to see that.
yeah, for all two of you listening to this, just, be hyped, you know? Um, yeah.
It's like every time we mention that, you're always like, "Oh yeah, the two people listening." You think it's like the same two people from like the past like damn near
I'm
five
telling
years.
you, bro, it's only two people. Like, it has to be only two. I don't say one because like that's just too low, but two sounds about right. You know what I mean? That
I don't
actually
know,
listen
man.
to the entire podcast. You know what I mean?
Have some
There's
faith
no
in your
way.
in your in your fans, dude.
Bro, I don't know, man. I be looking at that analytics sometimes and the watch time is kind of low. But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate
Um,
everybody though that does, actually care, obviously. So,
yeah,
yeah.
I can't wait for the Newt heads to finally get that sequel.
Again, I'm not gonna say anything. I like to celebrate a lot. So, 10 years is a big milestone for
Do you still have
several
him? Do you still
things.
do you still own
Several things.
Newt?
I'm not gonna say anything, but like, there's a couple things turning 10 this year on my channel. So there's gonna be a couple surprises. I'm not
So like
promising anything or
uh, on the 10-year anniversary of your tinnitus video, are you gonna like like redo it?
oh God, bro, I don't even want to think about that. I just hope it doesn't get worse by that point. Jesus Christ.
You'd be like, all
Um,
right, let's do this to the other side now, just as an anniversary.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's one of those things that's like, it's one of those things that happen on my channel. Like those actually got a lot of views and I had a
Yeah.
lot of great feedback on those videos. Like people in the comments telling me their stories and how they appreciated my, insight and, giving helpful tips and whatnot.
Hmm.
But at the same time right now, bro, like that is such a non-issue for me at this point. Like it
That's
doesn't even
awesome.
I don't even think about it anymore.
You don't
So
remember it's there, just like just yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's one of those things, bro. Like when I go to bed at night, I hear it, but like I'm not even phased at this point. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy because
that's
like when it first happened,
yeah.
bro, it was literally like the worst thing ever. So I don't know, but that's what
Yeah.
YouTube's all about, though. Like you get to literally, you know,
Go through your
share your life
lifespan.
with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the last 10 years. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, and I do like, by the way, on your channel, like we've been getting little uploads here and there. Um, you did a recent one too, which I thought was
Yeah.
funny. The way you
Yeah.
did it.
I was very inspired. I've been watching a lot of just like stuff like going to sleep, and I'll just hop on YouTube and I'll see like random like there's this one I've been watching recently where it's like some like overworked like Japanese guy.
Yeah.
He's like a that stereotype where it's like people like are consistently overworked and they work like full like 100-hour work weeks. You know what I mean? It's like one of those guys, and he's like,
Mm.
my life sucks, but here, go watch me like use the pennies I make to go buy food, and it's like quiet and it's just like I don't know, it's kind of funny, but it's
Oh
very
wow.
interesting. And there's other stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't know, I just like the aesthetic of just like a just slice of life kind of quiet video, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna attempt that because I don't want to make a full-time video, but I also kind of want to upload it like for record's sake of like the day it happens. So to kind of get home and do a quick little edit and upload, it's a lot easier with just that simple type of style of you know just yeah, it's just very simple. But
Yeah.
I do try to add a gag or two in if I can. Um, but yeah, no, I want to upload stuff and I just like having it on video and I was like, well, why not put it on YouTube? So yeah, that's
Yeah.
been a little thing. I do want to upload more. I know I say that every year. I do want to upload more. It's just, it's hard because like I would just randomly get like crazy ass different schedule changes or something comes up, or I'm like, I finally have like, oh, I want to do this, and this. I don't have time, and by the time I do have time, I'm like, well, wait, what did I want to do? Or like, do I still want to do that? I finally have a break. Don't I just want to chill out? Um,
Yeah.
so I do though. I feel like making these types of little videos has been like my way of kind of filling that void, but also kind of getting me more like, okay, like I'm really truly back into the filming of things. Plus, like, God, dude, it's hard to like have like any sort of canon in my in my channel because like I consistently am like moving all the fucking time. This has been a consistent theme with this podcast. When do I have a podcast where I'm not moving or like being in a different location? Um, so like yeah, like recently, like last year, I ended up slightly moving into a different room,
Mm.
and that was a whole thing, and I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. But you know, uh, so it's a lot harder to like make videos. Hence why I'm like, there isn't another Funko block. Sorry.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
so it's just I don't know. It's just kind of demotivized. I don't know, demotivationed me
No, I
to
get you.
make stuff, but yeah, I do want to. Uh and I think those little gaming stuff videos that I've been making as of late has been kind of, you know, helping a bit. Plus, like
Yeah.
they do like for my channel's sake decently. Like, for me, like 200 views is like a good day. Um
Right.
so like, typically these little gaming videos get like 200 views usually. So I'm like, oh, that's awesome. That's something people actually care about. So that's why I've been, making those.
Question though, like how many
Yes.
times, if you don't mind sharing, how many times have you moved? Like ever? A lot.
In
Like
my
I assume
life,
it's a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently when I was born, my parents were living in this apartment and they were like, it was like really like shortly after I was born, we moved into a house. So like technically
Okay.
that's moved once. And then from that place, I was there for like a good amount of years, but then we moved again. That's two. And then I moved like in that time period, like in that and keep in mind, like this entire time period, like this was at a point where like my parents were like, things are fine now. At the time, we're like not divorced, but should have been, and like
Okay.
they were consistently having to like go to my grandparents' house or whatever or whatnot and like stay there for like a few weeks and whatnot. So I'm not going to
Okay.
count those, but it was a thing. And then yeah, so but like officially moved, that's twice now, and then we moved to an apartment, that's three times, and then we moved into a house, another different house, that's four, and then I moved into my grandma's and then moved into my aunt's and then moved back to my grandma's and then moved to with a different aunt and then moved in with my current girlfriend and then moved to a different room. So that's 10 times.
Wow. Oh my God. Man, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. So like I think my earliest video on my YouTube channel, that's when I was still living in my the last house I lived in with my parents. And then after that, you see me go into the room at my aunt's the first time, and then you see me at my grandparents, and then after that, you see me like here where I am now. So
Okay.
you see a little bit of that history throughout.
Yeah, no, it's always like a different location every
Yeah.
time. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, man, did he move again?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So that's my
yeah.
saga.
Wow. Hey, it's life experience right there, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
geez, that's crazy. Um, but hey, at some point, I'm sure you'll find a rhythm with the videos, you'll kind of
Mm-hmm.
find again the little sporadic things, they're fun to see. Anytime I see a video pop up from me like, "Oh, look at this." Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is like a schedule thing. Like I noticed too, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but like, bro, I feel like I have no time for like anything anymore. Like it just
Oh
I don't know if
yeah,
it's
it's
because I
true.
work 5 days in a row. Because my old job, it wasn't like that. I had like every other day off, and it was nice. But like
Mm-hmm.
working 5 days straight and then 2 days off, I'm not really a huge fan of that, to be honest. I don't.
Yeah. Give
And
us
then
give
I
us
work
4 day,
evenings too,
like yeah, give us 4 day work weeks, okay, America,
for real.
please.
Yeah, they did like some study in a country. I don't know if it was like Switzerland or something, but like
Norway or
they
something.
have like a 4 day work week there, and they're so much happier. The
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
just so much happier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, I get
yeah,
it
I
though.
don't
I
know.
get it. There was a time where I was working two jobs and I was basically working like 7 days, pretty much. And then
Mhm.
after that, I got to a point where a job when I first started working back at Disney, I was like, man, I'm getting like no days here. I wish I was working more. And then all of a sudden it started getting really busy and I was working like 5 days. And then at this current place I was at when I first started, I was working 5 days. Sometimes, like, if you think about it, because they would count the weeks as different, it would be like 7 to 9 days sometimes. Um,
Wow.
and like it would suck when I would have like both of my days off at like super like stretched out time. So like I'd have like my first day off on like Monday, and then the second one would be Saturday, and then
Oh
the other
God.
one after that would be like another time. So it was like technically I was still receiving 2 days off, but it was just very it just didn't feel like it, because they were so spread out.
Yeah.
Luckily though, they've given me more like back-to-back days off, so that's been cool. But
Okay.
how's your scheduling? Like, I know you mentioned you have no time.
Well, yeah, no, the way it works is at my job, you have to work 5 days straight and then they give you 2 days consecutive off. So like my situation right now, Monday, Tuesday off, which, isn't the greatest. Because the last 2 years I had Friday, Saturday, which was way better. Um, but I work the evening shift, which is, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So forget about it. Any work day I have, there's no way I'm doing videos those days because my whole day just revolves around getting to the gym in the morning and then going to work, and that's it. So, and then my 2 days off, sometimes I just don't feel like recording or doing anything. So I just, that's why I haven't uploaded as much as I used to. And haven't made any sort of original videos aside from like unboxings or reviews like I used to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it is kind of sad looking back because like when you're younger, you have much more free time and more energy, I guess, and more of a schedule that, allows you to do more other things. I don't know, but I'm still doing my thing, obviously. 10 years in is crazy, but I'm still gonna just keep doing what I do. And I'm glad I have an audience somewhat, and I'm glad I get to still do this podcast with you every year or twice a year or whatever it is now, the average, if you do the math. So, yeah, um, I don't know. The key though is just to always just be somewhat consistent and have a presence and just, put something up no matter what it is. So,
Yeah. Well, the thing have noticed that you've had some time for is movies. I've
oh yeah.
seen you've been watching a lot more. I know you have your little thing that you're trying to watch like a movie a week or something like that. Um,
Yeah,
so yeah,
because
you've seen a good amount.
yeah, the I don't know. Again, it never dawned on me to do this, but like the whole AMC Unlimited pass, or a lot of theaters have the unlimited thing.
Yeah, I have
I
the
don't know why
Regal
I never
one.
bought one of those. Like I just assumed like, oh, I have to. I mean, I first of all, I probably thought it was more expensive than what it was, but like the whole
Hmm.
concept of like, oh, you can see up to 4 movies a week. I'm like, man, I love movies, but I don't love them that much. But it finally dawned on me, like the amount of times I was going to movies and paying for like an IMAX ticket, it's like, bro, I
Oh
might as well
yeah.
just get the unlimited thing. Like it'll save me
Hmm.
so much money, even if I don't go every single week. And now I do try to go every single week.
Yeah.
Um, I'm so glad I did it though. Like I
Yeah.
don't know how much money I wasted before, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I have the Regal Unlimited and I've had it for like years. I have had the A-list one when I was still uh closer to home. I was around more AMC, so I had the A-list or whatever what it is.
Yeah.
But I yeah, for the past couple of years I've been on Unlimited, the Regal one. And it's pretty good. I will say it's hard to say which one's better. Both have their ups and downs, but so far I just I typically have been going to Regal, so I was like I just might as well get their pass. Um but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I will say too, like, I just wanted to go to the movies in general anyway. Like I felt like I was missing a lot
Hmm.
of stuff.
Hmm.
Um, and also it is like a thing. It's a video idea. Every week I could make a movie review. So it's like, okay, there's something I can do, right
Hmm.
now since I'm
Hmm.
lacking, original content basically.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm glad I'm finally doing this. And yeah, once a week is ideal.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was for a bit. There was one point where I was going like almost like several times a week.
Yeah.
Like a few months ago. I was like all there all the time. So yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if I had all the free time in the world, bro, I'd be seeing like every movie there is. But
Hmm.
max, yeah, maybe I'll do a double feature or something here and
Hmm.
there. Like
Hmm.
obviously, Doomsday is gonna be the next Barbenheimer, so
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe.
that'll be a double.
Yeah, for sure.
By the way,
Um,
we have 2 minutes left on this recording, so we're gonna have to make a stop here for
okay,
anybody
okay.
listening. We're doing the Zoom thing. I'm gonna have to find a way to like record this without the built-in 40-minute bullshit thing. Upgrade
Hmm.
to Pro. No, I'm not gonna upgrade. I use this once a year for my podcast. Oh God. So if you want, I'll just stop this one real quick and we'll just start like a
Okay,
fresh one.
okay, okay, okay.
Alrighty, welcome back. This is chapter two of episode 28. And by the way, while we were on break, I actually thought of a title for this one.
Yes.
Since this is episode 28, I figured we call it 28 podcasts later.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, the phone temple. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah, 28 podcasts later. Why not?
Yeah. Okay, so while we're on movies, what would you like to discuss? We can discuss like current MCU ranking stuff. We could talk about last year's. We could talk about currently. I don't know. Where do you want to start?
As far as MCU goes, I'm actually kind of like avoiding watching like Wonder Man I started but I didn't finish. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like this mega marathon where I'm gonna literally just rewatch everything for Secret Wars. So like that's literally gonna take probably like a year to do because like there's so much stuff.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
like as far as MCU goes, I haven't really been rewatching anything. And I'm not really caught up either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you want to like talk about certain MCU stuff, you can, and I'll just kind of chime in with,
Well, I
oh
mean,
yeah, I saw this.
part of it does tie into like the last year's
Yeah.
releases. So I guess we could just talk about last year's movies, and then when it comes up, it comes up.
Yeah, so last year we had Captain America, we had Thunderbolts, and then we had
Fan
Fantastic
Four
Four,
Stick, yeah.
Fan Four Stick, which I've still haven't seen yet, by the way, the Josh Trank one, which I will watch on that mega marathon, next year, I guess. Um,
Oh, you mean
but
like
yeah,
every Marvel thing ever?
yes, because
Oh
Secret Wars, I'm assuming, is gonna be like the culmination of everything. So like I'm gonna literally watch like Howard the Duck, Blade, and all
yeah.
that stuff. I haven't even seen the
Yeah.
Blade movies yet, which is
Okay.
like crazy.
Are you gonna
So
include Craven?
yes, unfortunately,
You know
in
that
Madam
universe
Web.
is dead now, as of
I
today.
know. Well, is Spider Noir part of that, or is that different? I guess Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage is
It's,
part of the Spider-Verse thing.
I mean, kind of, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't
But
know.
yeah.
Sony live action Marvel, I just assumed was, part of that. I don't know.
Are you gonna
Um,
include like all the Netflix shows too?
yes. So like literally like I'm gonna like watch one episode a day basically for shows. So like it'll literally come out to like probably 365 days or something because there's like so many episodes. I have to make the list first and figure
Yeah.
out how many days I need, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So
Okay.
like obviously I don't want to rewatch a whole season in a day. Like that's too much. So yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you plan on doing like a rewatch too or only watch certain things?
Maybe. I mean, I've done this rewatch, the MC rewatch so many times, you know? Um,
Yeah.
and like sometimes it just when you have to like watch something you don't want to watch that day, like I don't want to watch Thor the Dark World right now, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. I haven't seen it in so long that
I
like when I
know.
do watch it again next year, I might be like, oh, you know what? I enjoy this. I don't
Or
know.
it's like, God, like, I don't want to, I don't want to watch Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, really? You dislike it now? Like
I've
full
told
on?
you, I've told you. I think we talked about
Yeah.
this before.
Well, the last podcast was like a year
Around the
ago,
same
literally,
time.
so I
Yeah.
forgot. Okay.
But yeah. Anywho, yeah. So just last year there was a lot of movies. Actually, a good amount, I'd say, came out. I haven't got. I'm like not super caught up with last year's movies that I wanted to watch. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
Um, but I did watch a good amount, I think.
Yeah. Thank God for Letterboxd, by the way, because
Yeah.
like that it's so much easier when you make like a list of, oh yeah, I did see this, and you can rank them, and it's way better. Like I don't know. I should have been on Letterboxd years ago too. I've only recently done it, but yeah. I saw a total of 53 movies last year, which I think is a record for a year for
Oh,
me.
nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So.
yeah, I think I'm checking mine right now. Oh wait, I think I forgot to add. There's actually one that I watched recently from that year that I have to add. Hold on. It's Karate Kid Legends. I watched that recently.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one just because I haven't seen like all the Karate Kids or Cobra Kai, so like I didn't bother,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
didn't watch fucking Cobra Kai either, but I think this movie is like a standalone thing, so I was like, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, I assumed. Yeah, even though everyone's like, "Oh, Cobra Kai is the best thing since sliced bread." I mean, I'm sure it is. I just there's too many
Yeah,
shows.
totally, man.
It's too many shows. Um,
Yeah. I'm adding this to the ranking.
but yeah,
I'm
and it's
adding this
cool
to the
too
ranking
because
real
like for
fast.
once with the Oscars, like I've pretty much seen most of them. So now it's like, okay, now I kind of have an idea of like what might win and stuff like that.
Hmm.
There's still a few I haven't seen, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm at 48
Okay.
right now. On my watch list, there's still a good amount. There's like I think that'd be like another like 20, but you know. Um yeah, so do you want to start off with like the worst? Do you want to start off with like the best? Do you kind of just want to go over an overview and kind of talk about specific things or
Yeah, so actually let me look at your list because I'm just curious.
look at yours too?
Lists. Oh, yeah, because I just want to see like what we have that's similar and what's different.
I see one similarity with Mr. Ice Cube on it.
Dude, bro, oh my God, that yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that one.
We're gonna talk about that one. Okay.
Yeah, so I see some similarities. Like your top 10, we have, it looks like four of the same movies in our top 10, which is
Yeah.
pretty good. And then your bottom movies, Ice Cube, obviously. Oh, you have 28 Years Later kind of low. I'm surprised.
Mhm.
Um, Let me see. Okay. And then in the middle, we have a lot of similar middle ones, I guess. So I guess since we mentioned Ice Cube, we'll just start with that. Bro, like,
Yeah, so for everyone who's listening, we just went over each other's letterbox list, and at the bottom, Tyler's worst movie of last year, was this magical movie that came out called War of the Worlds, starring Ice Cube, and that's second to last on my list. So, we got a lot to discuss.
yeah. So War of the Worlds has been a movie that's been adapted a couple times based on the
Mhm.
story, and this one is a totally different take. It's like a virtual, I guess they call it screen life movie.
Yeah, basically what we're doing
Um,
right now, it's that, but a movie.
yeah. Not a very good movie either. The only reason I gave it half a star is because I was able to laugh. Like it's funny. Like it's so bad it's funny. Like I literally would have just gave it 0 stars. Um, but Ice Cube's reactions to certain things. Oh my God. Oh man, bro. And then he's trying to plug in the USB at the end. I love you guys. Like, bro, you've seen all the memes. Like, dude, that was clearly a paycheck movie.
Yeah,
Clearly a COVID movie.
I was really liking it. I had it like a good solid stars like the first 15 minutes because I was just laughing really hard, and it just became like just really dumb and boring.
Dude, and he's watching them get attacked. He's like, "Get out of there!" He's just screaming, bro. The
He's
effects are
like
abysmal.
just slowly putting his hands to his head. Just
Yeah. Oh my God. Um, I loved watching people's reactions to that movie, like the reaction videos on YouTube. Oh my
Mhm.
God, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, there's no way they watched that and said, "Okay, this is a good movie." Like, they knew it was bad. I mean, come on, bro. Like, and Amazon, bro, y'all got all this money, and you put this out. Man, I would expect better on the Sci-Fi Channel than this. Seriously, Sharknado.
So you're
Um,
telling me if they made a Criterion, you wouldn't buy it? I know you would.
Bro, I know that would be an April Fool's Day joke. There's no way. There is no way. I mean, I would buy it for the novelty, but like, wow. Um,
We
yeah, so
we
that was
we
abysmal.
need you to do a reaction to it. I know you've seen it already, but watch it again just for the channel. Just
Duh.
your reaction.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to like try to do again is like reactions. Like I know when the Doomsday trailer officially comes out, I'll do a reaction for that because I haven't done a reaction in so long.
You still got to, yeah, I
Um,
know you still got to react to Boss Baby too. You did the first one.
yeah. You ended up seeing Boss Baby 2, right?
I saw it in theaters when it came out like years ago.
Okay, yeah, I'm forgetting. Did you like it more than the first one or?
You know what I'll say? It's a very well animated movie. It looks good.
Okay,
I'll tell you
gotcha.
that.
Okay, so you're basically saying it was a movie of all time. Okay, got it. Um,
I think I did though unironically like it, like actually like enjoyed it. I think
okay,
so.
gotcha. So it's a
Yeah,
movie, it has actors and it has animation. Got it.
yeah.
All
There's
right.
characters too. I think
And they morbed all over the place. Okay.
that's
So
dead now, Tyler. That's dead. We can't discuss it no more.
well that movie was the origin of it's a movie of all time, I think, right? It's a movie, it has actors. I think that movie is what started that.
It won the box office. Yeah.
Yes, it made dollars and it had yeah. So but I want to ask you though, so you have K-pop Demon Hunters as the worst movie. I watched it out of curiosity. It's definitely overrated. Like, my God, it's overrated. I don't
Tyler,
really
it
get
is in like
the
the
appeal.
my bottom five movies I've ever seen. I can
Wow.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I've
The only thing I liked, okay, so like you said about Boss Baby, the animation's nice. I like the one song that, the popular song, I guess, that you
okay,
always hear
okay.
from it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was pretty generic. I
This
don't
movie
really see
felt
the
like an
appeal.
old man Netflix executive was like throw a bunch of like Gen
Yeah.
Z TikTok shit into Chat
Yes.
GPT and see what comes out. And it was
Right.
this movie.
I can
And
agree with that.
they also asked Chat GPT to animate it Spider-Verse style because
Right.
everyone's saying how great the animation is. Dude, when they're singing their songs, they have like the same stiff face movement, and it was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, why does your face look like that when you're singing like a high note? It's as if you're singing a low note. Like,
Right.
and the music, I didn't like it. It was really annoying. It felt like very try hard at times. Again, it just felt like it was trying to be a TikTok song, you know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
and it was really forced and unfunny and very like cringeworthy, just how it seems like it's like also what was the plot? Like no one can tell me what the plot is because it's just so just there and dumb. And like and everyone says, "Oh, it's just a kids movie. Why are you shitting on it?" Because kids movies can be good. They can be smart. They can treat kids
Right.
with respect. This movie doesn't do that. It does the complete opposite of that. It's just it just really frustrated me. Like just how like it's like dangling keys and everyone's eating it up. And I don't mean to sound like an edgy hipster asshole, but that's what it feels like with this movie. Like
Yeah.
it just I just couldn't fathom like what it was trying to do and like what I know it was trying to do. You know, like I know why they made this movie. Like kids and just you're just gonna do just throw a bunch of slang and shit that is trendy with them and they'll buy it. They'll clip it. They'll do anything and it worked. So um yeah yeah I
Yeah, I
don't like that
mean,
movie.
I just see this movie as like the target audience is young girls that are, of this generation. So this movie doesn't really appeal to me at all.
But that's the thing.
Um,
Like it hasn't even like you got like, you know, people trying to like, have it win shit at the Academy. Like what are you talking about?
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, I don't really see like the appeal. Like why is it, it's getting all these rave reviews. I don't know.
And I like this.
Um,
I like the spy, like the Sony animation movies. I like.
right.
There's some good K-pop out there. You know, I don't mind a good movie. So like these could work. They just didn't. It was just gross. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my little rant on that one. I'm not gonna
Okay,
Godzilla. I'm
so
not gonna Godzilla King of the Monsters it, but I could if I wanted to.
well, which one do you hate
Oh
more?
yeah, I know Godzilla is still the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, gotcha. All
So,
right, just making sure. Okay.
um,
Yeah, so you gave that one half a star. I
okay,
gave
so
it
what?
3, which is like a C plus. Again, I
Okay,
looked at it as like a C. It's not like a D for me or anything like that. It's just a C plus. I don't know.
so what was your bottom five of last year? Like what your entire
Okay, so
bottom
let
five?
me go back
From
to my
worst,
list
from the
here.
bottom, like so like World of Worlds being like the worst to like I guess like the least fifth, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel bad because like I don't consider like okay, so I have Chris Stuckman's movie in there. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily bad, it's just where it landed on my list. Now, if I had seen every single movie that came out last year, yeah, it wouldn't be in the bottom 5 because there'd be more
Mhm.
movies. It's just I don't see everything. So, unfortunately, the bottom 5 is the bottom 5. So, last is War of the Worlds. Before that is Megan 2.0. Which, I didn't hate it. I have reviews for like almost all these movies on my
Mhm.
channel if anyone wants details, but like it was okay. Like I'm just probably never gonna watch it again. It just wasn't for me. It's not as good as the first Megan. Jurassic World, super generic movie. And especially for like having the Jurassic thing in front of it, it's like, okay, I kind of expect a little more. It kind of came out of nowhere for like no reason. Gareth Edwards, I kind of expect more from him. Shelby Oaks, underwhelming. I respect it. It's just very underwhelming. And then I Know What You Did Last Summer. Very controversial twist in that movie. And not
So I haven't
really
seen
the
it.
best dialogue in it either. So yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fascinating. Yeah, so for me, I have let's see, one, two, three, four, five. Okay, so like in fifth in or how did you start yours? You started yours like reverse from
Yeah, reverse.
okay, so like on the bottom it has it's K-pop Demon Hunters. And then after that it's War of the Worlds. Then after that it's The Naked Gun. I was expecting this movie to be a lot funnier, but it just felt like it felt like an old person's movie. And like
Yeah.
it just I was just bored, which I shouldn't feel during a comedy. It just felt like I I I don't know. I don't know what their audience was for this, but it just I just was just really bored. And that's all I could say about that. Then there's that Netflix movie. I think I talked about this last podcast, just super generic, just whatever. And then there's Snow White. Okay, that sounds bad. I promise I am not some like red pilled loser asshole who's like, oh, woke bad, whatever. I don't like this movie because I just don't think there's legitimately great filmmaking in it.
Yeah.
Um, there's, like some of the songs are good, some of like the sequences are decent. I forgot her name. Zegler is a I think she's good at Snow White. Gal Gadot
Hmm.
sucks as always, but but like it just it just didn't feel like there was a lot of soul in it. Um, it just felt like it was made to be made, and it just you could tell that there was a lot of issues behind the scenes with it. It just felt very just there and kind of just generic, and nothing was really too special about it. Which, considering it was directed by Mark Webb, who did like the Amazing Spider-Man movies and 500 Days of Summer and whatnot, like you'd
Hmm.
think he'd do like a little more with it, but I know there was a lot of shit that went down with it as well.
Right.
This movie just didn't have any sort of positivity going for it, and you can really feel that in the movie. Um, and then after that is I know it's just because I want to talk about it. Zootopia 2 is there at the bottom as
Hmm.
well. Everyone hypes this movie up. It is a very frustrating movie for me because a lot of the characters do a really annoying and dumb stuff with it, and the message that is supposed to be taken out of this movie just was really like weird to me. Like it basically involves like it's all right to to put yourself and the others around you at risk if it leads to something good in the end, which I don't know. Just and the side characters, oh my God, are really, really annoying. I didn't find it funny, and the parts that are funny are just rehashed moments from the first movie, and it just felt like just a big nothing burger. Like why? Like what is this?
Eh,
And oh my God, and the fucking twist is you see it from like the moment it's introduced, you know what's gonna happen. Like it's the laziest fuck ass twist I've ever seen in a
eh.
movie. Um, so yeah, that's my Zootopia 2 rant.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm so sorry I'm ranting so much. I promise I have
It's
good stuff to say
okay.
about movies coming out.
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
seen Zootopia yet, but I do remember liking the first one.
yeah, I thought the first one was fine. I didn't love it. I thought it was fine, but
Yeah.
I would much rather watch that one than the second one.
Okay. And I noticed too on your list, like, because the thing is, I don't really go out of the way to see a lot of kids' movies. I noticed you do have SpongeBob, Dogman, Minecraft.
Oh yeah, I had to see
Um,
Minecraft.
yeah, I didn't really grow up. Well, I mean, in high school is when Minecraft came out, but I didn't really play it. But I do see like the nostalgia, obviously, for it. And how was that? Did you go to how was your theater? Because I know there was like a lot of
Well, okay,
popcorn being thrown and
so it's funny. So obviously I grew up in the perfect time for Minecraft. Like it was basically when Minecraft was just starting out, and I was a kid at the time. So, it really aligned with me. So I played a lot of Minecraft growing up. I remember people on like my school would play it on like their iPod Touch and stuff like that. That was kind of funny.
yeah.
So I grew up heavily with Minecraft. I think I forgot what year Minecraft came out. Let me see. Let me double check. But yeah, so I knew about the movie being made actually for a long time. This movie was like in purgatory hell. Like it was consistently changing directors and changing people who were involved with it. And that was going on for like years. So
Hmm.
I was just glad to finally see it. Um, and funny story is that I went on like the literally like Thursday night showing of it in IMAX. Um, just because my girlfriend was also like a huge Minecraft person, like
Yeah.
really, really big. Um, so we both were like anticipating it. So Minecraft came out in 2009, at least like the initial like whatever version of it. But
Okay.
the official release was like 2011. So I was like
Yeah.
9. So yeah, like you know, young me played a lot of Minecraft. So I grew up with it. Um, and the trailers were like it wasn't the Minecraft movie I was really expecting. Yet it totally made sense. I was like, yeah, this is obviously the Minecraft movie that a big studio would make. So yeah, I was just like, you know what? We'll see what happens. And the funny thing is I watched that the day I came back from New York. I was in New York for a bit, like a
Hmm.
week. And the day I came back, I got back. I left New York like the early morning, took the whole flight to California, got back in like the afternoon, drove in traffic to get home, and then that same night I went and watched Minecraft.
It was a journey to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and it was quite the experience. I was there like before it started trending on TikTok and all those stupid ass kids were like doing dumb shit in theaters. Um, so like I got the nice theater experience where people were still like super hyped, but it was like people who like were like adults about it. So like people, when like the meme lines would happen, people would like laugh and like clap, but like it was to that. No one was like talking or going too crazy.
Right.
So it was really fun. And the movie itself, I have it like very middle of the road on my list, kind of. And that's just because like I I get it. Like it's such a perfect movie to watch if you just want like a laugh because it's really dumb, but also again it is really dumb. Um, so I'm just very like, you know what? Hell yeah! Like I own that movie. Um, it's just it's just a nice novelty movie, and I will be there seated day one for the sequel when that comes out.
The-
Um, but yeah, Minecraft really was a movie.
Okay,
Blocks were
gotcha.
involved.
Right. And Jack Black.
Yeah, I
So,
think you should
okay.
watch it, Tyler. I think you should.
Yeah, I mean, at some point I might give it a chance. I don't know.
No,
I
you
just
need to
noticed too,
give
it's
it
the
a
same
chance.
director as Nacho Libre and
Yeah,
Napoleon Dynamite. I did.
that was my enthusiasm going into it. Napoleon Dynamite is like in like my top 5 or like top 10 movies ever.
Right.
And I still say that Nacho Libre is the greatest and most perfect Mexican representation to ever be put onto film. So I love that movie. Um, and yeah, I was like, okay, that director's made some bangers. This could be good. And you definitely see some of that like style, like that Napoleon Dynamite Nacho Libre kind of sprinkled throughout. I wish I had
Right.
more of it because when it does just do that wacky shit, I think it works well for this movie. But I just wish they did it more, had
Okay.
more of like the I think Jared Hess style. Um,
Right, right. Because I'm assuming it's like a silly kids movie, but like when it's that, it's different. I know what you mean.
yeah, so but I
Yeah.
think you should watch it because I would definitely look forward to like a review or Letterboxd or something like that. I just want to hear
Okay.
your thoughts on that movie.
Okay, so maybe when the sequel drops, I'll like watch the first one and then,
Yeah,
So, all right, we'll see.
yeah.
Um, so
Okay.
actually it just dawned on me. So like I know I mentioned like our top 10 has similarities. It's actually our top 5. Four
Yeah,
of our top 5 are the same, which is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just in different
And I feel
order.
like yeah, it's just a slightly different order, but like I feel like most people agree because obviously the Oscars this year, these movies are getting a lot of buzz. Well, except for Chainsaw Man, unfortunately.
Fuckers.
Um, I know. Did it even get the best animated?
No,
Well,
but
I
they
don't
gave
know,
it to K-pop Demon Hunters.
dude. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Well, I don't know what the rules are because it's a foreign movie. Does it have to get like the best foreign film nomination instead of animated? I'm not
Which it
really
totally
sure.
could have. It totally could have.
Right. I'm not really sure what the rules are, but if it could have got best animated, it should have. I mean, what?
Yeah, which we'll talk about. We'll talk
Um,
about that movie. God, we'll talk about that movie.
yeah,
Um,
and I'm so glad you recommended it to me because now I'm like a mega fan of the show, and
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
So, so
Um,
my top 5. So
okay.
number one is Marty Supreme. I've already, one battle after
Actually,
another, and
you
that.
know what? No, hold on. Do it the reverse way. Let's anticipate that Mario Supreme review since it's your favorite. I think we should save that one. So start from
Okay,
like
so
fifth.
yeah, we'll go backwards.
Okay.
So number 5 is Roof Man. Very underrated,
Oh yeah.
underappreciated, I feel, in this year. Did not get really any award nominations, I don't think. Sinners, of course, set a record for Oscar nominations, which is wild, but it definitely deserves it. Chainsaw Man, of course, magnificent. One battle after another, which was my number one until it got dethroned. Excellent movie as well. And then Marty Supreme just blew me away. It won by a hair. It was very hard for me to decide between the two, but for me, it was the score. The score was so
Mhm.
beautiful that it edged it out. But I do have reviews for all these movies on my channel, as I mentioned before. So yes, that's my top 5. Now, your top 5, very similar, but the
Yeah.
order's different.
Yeah. So I actually didn't get to see Roof Man. It's on my watch list. I just haven't had a chance to see it yet. And I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
on
a
one of those
great
streaming
movie.
platforms, but um yeah, I do want to check it out for sure. I remember seeing the trailers for it and I was like, I like Toys R Us. I might like this movie.
Yeah, it's a really fun movie. I mean, it is serious too, but it's you'll like it.
Okay, interesting. All right. So my fifth is actually Tyler's first. It's Marty Supreme. Um yeah, I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said? I was invested throughout. I liked the epic ping pong stuff or table
Yeah.
tennis stuff. Um, it's the performances are great. I think the story is really good. Um, it's just the type of story it was, I guess, just didn't wasn't as good as that ever. Like it's so hard to say when you have like five really good movies as like, your top five because it's like, well, not that this one's like bad. It's just I guess
Right.
this other story just worked a little bit more for me, just kind of like how you said with Chainsaw Man, how like, yes, both are like damn near perfect movies, but like you just I guess a Paul Anderson style just works a little bit more for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so yeah, no, yeah, Marty Supreme is at five and four. I have Sinners. Um, that movie was just a really good theater experience for me. Like it
Yes.
felt like an event, you know what I mean? Like it felt like I was watching like a movie.
Yeah.
Um, I saw an IMAX 70 millimeter, which was sick. Um,
Ah,
because
dude.
the Regal that I choose to go to, which is not that far, it's one of those like authentic IMAX theaters which has 70 millimeter.
Right, right,
Yeah, so I got to see it opening night in IMAX and it was like a late, like 10 o'clock showing. So, it felt so like serious and like, all these like
right.
only adults around. It was a lot of good time,
See, I'm
it was a
very
really good
jealous
time.
because when I saw the movie, I was out of town on vacation. And I was like, man, I got to see this movie. And unfortunately, I saw it in a regular ass showing on a random day. I was like,
Mhm.
man, it is what it is.
Yeah, but no, it's fucking awesome. The movie's awesome. I do need
Yeah.
to go back and rewatch it again, but the use of music, the way it's shot, like the sorry, vampire shit, it's really cool. Like,
Yeah.
it is like a big blockbuster movie. Like, really, it is. It seems like one of the more like Oscar artsy fartsy things, but it's like legit, like, popcorn movie at times.
Yeah, it's basically a horror movie too, which I love. Anytime
Yeah.
horror gets acknowledged at the Oscars is always great. So,
hmm
yeah.
hmm So yeah, that's of course really great. And then I have one battle after another. Um, what does he say at the end of it? It's like, oh, the semen demon, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that one got a laugh out of me. But no, I really like the use of comedy in this movie. This is a really funny movie. Like,
It
um,
is.
yeah, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting more of like a drama, but no, it's actually actually a really funny movie. Uh, yeah, no, it's very well made. The story was really good. I know it's a long movie, but actually didn't really feel the runtime with it. It actually flew by for me.
Yeah.
Um, and it's well directed. The score is great. It's a really good movie. And then I have Thunderbolts, which I know. Yeah, I have Thunderbolts as my number two. It wasn't my number one for a bit. Um, Thunderbolts just fucking worked for me, man. I don't know. Like, I think how I was mentally at the time too when it first came out. I think it was I think honestly it was like the perfect movie that I think I needed to see at the time in my life, and it really stuck with me and really affected me. So I think that's why it just connected with me a bit more. Like, I think I just got it.
Right.
Um and it was saying a lot of things that I think it handled those things it was trying to say really well. I really liked the story. I liked how it felt like an important movie to watch, but wasn't like some giant event film. Like, it felt like, yeah, like this is truly going in a direction, but also its own thing, which is what something I've loved about post Endgame Marvel was that, people like to shit on it that's not super connected, everything's connected. But I think that's been like a big positive, like stories that can just be its own
Right.
thing and not have to worry about being interconnected to everything. But this movie felt like that while also being like, a good setup for what's coming down. Like, it felt important. And and I really liked all the characters. Sentry has ended up becoming like one of like my favorite characters to learn about ever since that movie. And it's not one of like my favorite like MCU characters. I have his Funko Pop. Um, but yeah, it's just the dynamics, the arcs, the way it's shot too. Oh my God, the fucking score is like my
Oh
favorite
yeah, the
Marvel
score is
score. The
really
score
good.
is phenomenal. Like I want to have it on like a CD. Like it's really really good. It was in my Spotify top like list of last year too. Just the score,
Wow.
how good it was. Yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, it's just and I think that's become like in my top five MCU movies. I think I have it. Oh no, it's like in my top 10 MCU movies. Sorry, not top five, but it's
Yeah.
it really connected with me, and I think that's why I liked it as much as I did because of just how well it just handled everything.
Yeah. No, that's good though.
I
I
know
mean,
you didn't enjoy it as much. I know it's kind of more of like middle tier for you. Um,
yeah, I didn't really have the personal connection with it, and as a movie itself, for me, just looking at it objectively, I hate to say this, but it's a C plus. I gave it the same score as K-pop, but I like it better than K-pop. Um, yeah, it was a good movie though. Like I got nothing against it. It's just to compare it to other stuff, it's just that's where it landed for me. I don't really
mhm,
know.
mhm, mhm.
But I do, I do respect, others, relating to it and, yeah, I mean, maybe if on the rewatch next year, it might move up. I'm gonna delete that whole Marvel list and just start fresh, with
Nice.
everything. So we'll see how it
Are you
lands,
gonna have separate like MCU and then just all Marvel, or are you just
No, I
gonna?
think I'm just gonna have just one Marvel list just to keep it simple, to be
Okay,
honest.
okay,
So.
okay.
Yeah, we'll see where it lands. But no, I respect though, like I said, the mental health aspect of it and all that. And Sentry is great though. I love him. I can't wait to see what he does in Doomsday.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
And that's
So
like a
okay,
big aspect of it that I like. That it's like I want to see these characters again. Like I want to see this group and see where they're getting up to next.
yeah,
Like that was a really cool thing. I think I wasn't sure how they would go approach like the whole like new Avengers thing whenever they got to it, but I think it was really well done in this instance, and I think I can't wait to see these characters in Doomsday. So,
right.
and then my number one is Chainsaw Man, the movie, the Resurrect one. I mean, like I think this movie is I think it might have been reached like my top 10 movies. Like it's I don't have any complaints with it. Like I just don't. Um I can't it just does everything right. Um like I yeah, it's hard to even fathom like what do I say about that like it's just really good. It's damn near it's a nearly perfect movie.
Did you get to see it on the IMAX opening night thing?
No, I didn't get
Oh,
to.
oh
If
man.
yeah, that's like a similar thing to you, where it's like if I knew how good it was, damn, I should have seen it in IMAX.
Yep.
However, I did tie this movie with Endgame for most amount of times I've seen a movie in theaters. Um,
Oh wow, how many times did you see it?
6 times.
Wow, holy crap. Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
was
I didn't
trying to
know
go for
that.
I was trying to go for like 7 or 8, but I just didn't have the time.
Wow. Yeah, I'm still sitting on one viewing. Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, I saw
That's
6 times.
incredible.
But this was also a time where I had a bit more free time too, so it was just like a perfect how much I love the movie, but also how much free time I had. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna watch it like a ton of times. So I saw it. I saw it for the first time in just like a standard showing, and then I saw it at like a Cinemark in like their version of like their premium formats, like XD, whatever.
Oh, XD, yeah.
Yeah, saw it at XD, and then I saw it again in Japanese in XD. And then I saw it. Oh, I did see it in 4D as well. That was in Japanese. The 4D one was one of like my favorite movie experiences ever. It was really, really fun in 4D.
Mm.
Like if there's one movie I could recommend in 4D, it's that one. It was fucking awesome. Um, and I saw it at like an AMC theater like twice. One thing one of them was in English and another one was Japanese. So I have seen it a lot. I own it digitally as well. I got it like they came out digitally. I know I'm more of a physical guy, but I have been having to buy a bit more digital movies past like few years. But that was
Right.
one I for sure like bought like day one.
By the way, I haven't seen any news yet on like a steelbook or anything, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, me neither. I mean, I know there's a Blu-ray set for like the first season, I think, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything on the movie yet. Although there is a new season coming out soon. There was a trailer for it. Um, yeah, so there was a trailer that came out for the new season, and I think they
Where?
said
I
that,
didn't see that.
yeah, I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to come out at either they're speculating either the very end of the year or sometime next year. But
Okay.
I'm just glad that, they were already working on it. They must have been working on it already by the time the movie came out. So kind of
Yeah.
keep getting more of it. Which is good because of how good the fucking movie was. Like, man, like I was like I
Yeah.
was I was like fucking moved watching it. I was like, oh my God. Um,
Yeah.
and it's so funny
Man.
because I've noticed that with movies that I really, really like, I don't even like process it at first. I like it. Every single movie that has been like a top movie for me, every single one of those movies, I walked out that first time going, yeah, I liked it. And
Right.
it's not until I get home and I'm like thinking about it a lot. And that's when I
I
realize,
agree.
oh shit, yeah, no, this is like a top movie.
I agree completely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
takes a
what are
minute.
your what are your
So,
thoughts on it? Ever since because that's how it started. Like I saw it and I knew it was good and I knew like it would be something that Tyler would like really think would be cool as well, especially in theaters. 'Cause I know he was like watching more movies. So I was like, I just randomly was like, hey, you should watch it. And it's an easy
yeah.
watch. So
Yeah, it is. And I remember too, like I would see the trailer all the time because like anytime you see a movie in IMAX, which I do frequently, they always play like, okay, here's the upcoming IMAX releases, and there's
mhm.
Chainsaw Man in IMAX. So I was like, oh, I don't know anything about Chainsaw Man. I've never heard anybody talk about it, so I was just like, I'm probably not gonna see that. Now I regret it. That would have been crazy to see in IMAX, but
Yeah.
maybe someday it'll get like some sort of re-release, like a Fathom event or something, or I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like a second
Um,
movie comes out, they'd do like a
yeah.
double. So
Oh, for real. Oh, by the way, we only have like a minute left on this recording, so
okay.
we're gonna have to do another one.
Okay. Okay.
So thanks, Zoom. So we're gonna have to pause real quick, take
Unless you want
another
to sponsor
break.
us, then please sponsor us. But yeah.
Yeah, right. So, alrighty, let me stop this one. We are back yet again. Chapter 3 of 28 podcasts later. Um, so where we last left off a couple minutes ago was talking about Chainsaw Man and how extraordinarily extraordinary it was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
2026, what we got so far? What we've been cooking up so far?
So, let me pull up my list. I've only seen 7 movies so far this year.
I've seen five.
Okay. So we're pretty close. Actually, let me pull up your list, see what you saw that I didn't see. Let's see here. List. 26. Okay, so we have looks like 3 movies in common.
Hmm.
I did not see Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, because I'm not familiar with the source material of that. I heard it's funny though. And
Yeah, we'll
then
talk about it.
Iron Lung, we can talk about that. I don't know anything at all about that at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So I see you have. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you wanna go with yours first since you might have a bit more than me or something different.
Sure. I guess we'll do the reverse thing again. Let me go backwards.
Hmm.
So number 7, I have Primate, and again, I'll reiterate for anyone listening, I have full reviews of all these movies. Generic horror movie, nothing special. The score was pretty cool though. The
Hmm.
monkey effects were good. Just wanted a little more, I guess. Not terrible though, just my least favorite of the year so far. Mercy. I've seen people comparing this to the Ice Cube War of the Worlds. No, it's not that. Jesus, it's definitely a lot better. Is it great? No, it's not great. Is it like a decent time at the movies? Yeah, it's a decent concept, and I don't know. Could have been better. Yeah, absolutely. Crime 101, that definitely could have been something great. Unfortunately, just kind of landed flat for me. Good movie, just nothing special. Wuthering Heights, gorgeous movie. My God.
Hmm.
Cinematography on point, sets on point, costumes on point. Other than that, kind of fell flat for me too. The leads are great in this. Of course, Margot Robbie can never go wrong. Jacob Elordi's great as well. So, but yeah, just probably never gonna watch it again. How to Make a Killing. Just saw that movie last night. Go check out the review. Again, could have been better, but I really enjoyed it for what it's worth. Not as bad as everybody's saying it is.
Hmm.
Send Help. Very fun movie. Love Sam Raimi. Great time. I know it's your number one, so can't wait to talk about that one. Um, and then 28 Years Later, which this podcast is named after.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love that movie, and unfortunately did not make a lot of money, so we might not get a sequel,
I
which
thought
I'm a
they
little bummed
greenlit this.
about.
I thought they already greenlit the sequel, like
I
beforehand.
hope they did. I really hope they did. It didn't make the money, so we'll have to see what happens because that cliffhanger, man.
Hmm.
My
Hmm.
God. So, alrighty, so let's hear it's both your top five and bottom five at this moment.
Hmm. Yeah. So at the bottom, I have Wuthering Heights. I actually saw
Yeah.
that at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood, the famous one.
Oh yeah, I saw on your I believe it was on your Instagram stories. I saw that.
Yeah,
That was pretty
yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So it's the most toxic movie I've ever seen in my life, but
Oh
I
yeah.
was entertained. So I guess I was that's a good big tagline right there. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, it was fine. I was invested. I was wondering what was gonna happen. Uh, I mean, it looks really good. It's a really
Yeah.
well looking movie. It just wasn't anything, like special. It wasn't. It was kind of like doing too much at times. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially like with the story. Like I know this is from like a book, but like goddamn, like some of the shit that happens, I'm like I was like, oh, okay, this is where we're going. All right.
Eh.
Um, but yeah, no, it was fine, I guess. I didn't like I didn't hate watching it, but I wasn't like, like thinking about it immediately once I left. Um,
Yeah.
we have Iron Lung, which you said not a single thing about.
So here's the thing with me. Okay, I know the guy Markiplier made it or whatever, and
Hmm.
it's based
Hmm.
on a video game, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so here's my deal. I've never in my life seen a Markiplier video.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I understand he's a big YouTuber. I've just never seen a video of his. It's like him, PewDiePie, and KSI. Those are the three big people I've never once seen a video of, and I'm not even joking. I got
Hmm.
nothing against it. I've never seen any of their videos. Um, but I heard this movie was pretty good though. Like he did a good job making this.
Yeah, so I've obviously like kind of growing up on the internet, I knew who Markiplier was. I didn't really watch his videos, but like I knew of him. I've seen obviously clips sometimes pop up.
Yeah,
Um, but like even outside of that, like I would just like hear like good things. I would say, like, oh, like this story and like Markiplier did this. So I was like, oh, he seems like a cool dude, I guess. I don't know. I don't really watch his videos though. Um, and then like the a few years ago, like 2 years ago, like his videos would just pop up and like they'd be like really long gameplay videos and like I would just throw them on as like background noise if I was doing something. And then like my girlfriend was actually a big Markiplier fan when she was younger. Like she actually watched his stuff. So
yeah,
like, she would sometimes throw like a video on or two just in the background or like if we're like getting ready for bed or something like that. So I started to watch his stuff like not like fully sit down and like, oh, I got to see every upload, but I'd see like a video here or two and just kind of like watch a little bit of it. It was entertaining for
okay, so
sure.
like what is the story? Like what is it?
So in this instance though, this was based off of like I think he did like a gameplay of this game like years ago. And was like gonna make a movie about it. So like essentially like the game itself is like it's only like an hour long, an hour or two. It's a really
Okay.
short game. It's like a short game. It's like a little indie game.
Was it like
Um,
adapted like one to one then because it's so short?
kind of they did like a lore expansion on it and like there people had like theories and whatnot and I think I saw like an interview on like my reels where like they asked them like like how did you considering how short the game is and how much it doesn't tell you like what happened. I think Markiplier was like, oh yeah, well once the game came out I was like, oh, I want to like add more to the story, and it was asking like the creator of the game questions, but even the creator of the game was like, well, I didn't really think that far into it.
Yeah.
um so yeah. and that's some of the things about the movie. It's like the premise itself is really cool. Like, it's just there's an ocean of blood and you're following a guy in a submarine who's going through it. And like the whole
Okay.
universe is dead, essentially. And it's like the only planet that has like any sort of like life on it, and it's just all blood.
Wow.
Yeah. So the premise is really cool. It's just you spend a lot of time just in one spot, one place with just one guy. Um, and they do tie a bit more into the lore of it. They do go a bit more of like a fantastical route about it, a little bit. You'll see what I mean if you watch it, but like it does, it does tie the story into like, like there's like a crazy god involved and stuff like that. So, it really expands the story, I think, in a good way. It's just the game is it's a horror game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think Markiplier consistently like only mainly plays horror games. So it just was a little disappointing when I watched the movie. And while yes, there's elements of horror, it's not scary. It's more of like a drama, in all honesty. It's
Okay.
very much more like a dramatic movie. Um, I think it does drag in a few instances. It's not a perfect movie. I gave it like a 3.5. I stayed engaged. I liked the story. I think it's a very well shot movie, and I think Markiplier is a decent actor. It's just the dialogue was a bit choppy. The ending, I don't like the ending. It's the movie takes so much time, like establishing things and, making its point about things and giving you a lot of time to kind of think and understand what it's trying to do. But then the ending comes and it just gives you no room to breathe and it just ends. So I'm just like, whoa, like what the fuck, Like, and by the time you
Okay.
do kind of, and the way it's shot, it's like really shaky and like, there's like all sorts of shit going on. And it's like by the time you kind of grasp what might be happening, it's like it doesn't really give you that ability to kind of take it in. So I didn't love the ending. And it does drag a little bit towards certain parts. I'm just like, like did we need to add more to this, or did we really need to include this? Or it just felt long a little bit, especially because they make it like a 2-hour movie, and a lot of it again is just one place with just one guy, so they kind of have to fill in the gap. And um, yeah, it was a good time watching it. I don't think I'd watch it a ton of times over, maybe to like kind of catch something I might have missed, but it's a decent movie. It's well made, especially because again, like it's more of like the principle of what it means. It's something along the lines of like Chris Stuckman, like any
Yeah.
regular guy making just a movie he wants to make out of pure passion and getting it made and people actually going to see it.
Right.
Which that's the element I thought was really cool. And it's like it's not gonna be perfect. It's a YouTuber immediately making a movie. It's like Shelby Oaks, you know what I mean? I
Right.
do think this movie was better than Shelby Oaks. I actually quite liked Shelby Oaks. But
Mhm.
I do think this movie was a bit better, in all honesty.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
noticing too that yeah, this is his first movie he wrote and directed it. Wow.
yeah. I think
Um
he said he
and
wrote, directed, and edited it, and was obviously stars in it. So
yeah, that's pretty
I
cool. And
think
he
he
only paid the
self-financed it as well.
$3 million budget and it made
Yeah,
50 million so far. That's
yeah,
actually really big profit for 3 million.
yeah,
Wow. So that's
yeah.
good. Okay, cool.
So, maybe one day me and you can get our hands on $3 million and make a feature,
Oh
Tyler.
my
So,
God. If I had my hands on $3 million, I'm immediately investing half of that into stocks or something.
no,
Let it grow.
no, we're putting it into a Burger King and we're making a movie.
Oh God. Jeez, I'll buy back the same Burger King I worked at.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Oh man.
So yeah, and then after that I have 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. I liked this movie a lot more than the first 28 Years Later. I didn't really
Yeah.
like the first 28 Years Later too much, in all honesty, but this one I think really improved it. I think it was a lot more interesting. It wasn't as it was a different director, and I think that was for the better. I think they were just doing a little bit too much with that first movie, like trying to be like, like how it
Yeah.
was kind of. It's a very British movie, by the
Oh
way.
yeah.
But this one, it's different. It's more like a little bit structured, and I think it works because I don't know, it just worked a bit better. Like the story, the characters, just the way it was made, I think just worked a little bit better for me.
Yeah, I like that they made the doctor the protagonist of this one.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then the villains, my God, the amazing. And
Yeah.
then the whole side story with the zombie becoming human. Like everything about this movie was just like totally unique for me. I was
Hmm.
not expecting any of this. So yeah, I liked
Because
it way
like
more than the last
when
one.
you break it down, it's a very simple movie. Like not like a ton happens, but like
Yes.
it feels so much of that with just character stuff that it's it really works.
Yes, absolutely. And again, the ending, it's like, man, I really want
Oh
to see what
yeah,
happens next.
me too.
So, great movie though. And it's a
Yeah,
shame, like I said, did not make any. I gotta look up how much it made exactly, but yeah.
yeah. I mean, hey, if anything, it could have used some of that extra money that 28 years later made, and maybe it broke even.
Yeah, right? Shit, I should look into that too. Let me do the math on that. So, okay, so Bone Temple budget was 63 million. It only
Mhm.
made 57.5 million. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's a loss. But the last one, let's see, the budget was 60 and it made 151. Holy crap. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
made
makes up
some
for
money.
it.
But the problem was they released this movie in January. That right there is a kiss of death. They
And
should
they
have waited
released
till
it
July.
so closely to the last one that it might have been like people might have thought, oh wait, I've already seen that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. They really should have waited till July again, I think. That's
Hmm.
definitely a better time to release a movie like that.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Um. So yeah, then after that, I have Nirvana band show the movie. I watched the show back in high school. Um,
Hmm.
I found it like on some website, and I really liked it. I thought it was really funny. It was very much my type of humor back in high school, so it really worked for me, and I liked that type of style of filmmaking where it's almost like those like
Like
guerrilla
Jackass?
filmmaking where it's like
Yeah.
yeah where it's like a lot of it is like it deals with like the public and like getting random ass people involved and using it to move their plot. The show does a lot of that, and the way they're able to incorporate it to the story, I know a lot of it they said that like sometimes they would like literally change the story based off somehow like some like the stuff that they get into like just kind of out and about. But it's really really funny. And by the time the movie came out I was like, oh yeah, for sure I'd watch the movie. And I did take my girlfriend who had never seen any Nirvana. She didn't watch a trailer for this. She didn't know what the hell she was walking into.
Gotcha.
And she really liked the movie too. So I think it's very
Hmm.
yeah, I think you would really like it because it's very, very, very inspired by Back to the Future. Um
Oh,
that's
okay.
a plot point of the movie, like basically.
Uh, okay, cool. I didn't know
Um
that.
so I really and I think based off the type of humor it is, I feel like I don't know, I feel like you love it. Like I feel like it'd be right up your alley if you watched it.
I'm
Um
reading the summary. It says Matt and Jay accidentally travel back to the year 2008. Okay, that's already got me sold.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, like obviously you get more out of it if you know of like the world and characters and like how it works and whatnot.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think it does a good enough job where it's like if you haven't seen any of it, this could still be a decent like introduction to it.
Okay.
Because it's not super confusing either. Um, but the reason why it's not number one is for me is because in all honesty, I'm just not a big time travel movie person. Like I know like there's some exceptions, like obviously Back to the Future, Endgame, but like the difference, like something like with like Endgame, is that it does its own version of like time travel. When movies like are
Yeah.
like just trying to do Back to the Future, I'm just I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of like time travel plots. In all honesty, it's just me though. Um,
Okay.
so considering that is like the point of the movie, of course, it just just didn't connect with me as much. That's not to say the movie is bad because there's a lot of like really really funny moments in this movie, and it's the way they incorporate them and just how smart it is and how well it's set up or like shot. It just really enhances it, and it's I feel like you would laugh out loud if you saw it. Um,
Okay. I'll have
yeah,
to watch it at some point then.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah. And then number one is Send Help, which yeah, it's a good movie. I think they could have done the ending a little bit better, but
Yeah.
I think overall it was a very entertaining movie. I love when Sam Raimi just did his thing, you know.
Yep.
The part like I'm not gonna get like super into it, but there's like it's like in the beach in the dark. I think you know what I'm talking about. And there's like a certain little like jump scare. The
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
that
oh
came out of
yeah,
nowhere.
I was like, oh, that's like such like I was like geeking out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's a fun movie, man.
Yeah, and Rachel McAdams, man, Jesus Christ, she really, like I said in my review, it's like compare her to her character in Mean Girls, total opposite. Like my God. Yeah, great movie though. Seriously, I hope Sam Raimi, he does a movie whenever, I guess, just randomly. It'll be maybe a few more years till he does another one, but like I can't wait to see whatever he does.
Because damn it,
And
I
there,
love Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. All right,
yeah, oh yeah, I
I
still stand
I
by that.
love that movie. Like, I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah. Shit. Anytime somebody like talks crap about that movie, oh, there's no multiverse. Listen, Wanda's storyline in that movie is S tier. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
S tier villain. Seriously. Um, and
because
obviously
it's
great Sam Raimi filmmaking too.
yeah, it is, and it's totally a multiverse movie. I don't know why people would assume. I think it's more of a multiverse movie than fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, but they're not going to say that because it doesn't have cameos like crazy. Like,
Exactly. That's really what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, yeah, yeah. So that's my list so far, but there's is still a lot coming out that I do want to see. Some notable ones. There's a little indie movie coming out. Two of them on the same day, funny enough. In December. You know what I'm talking about, Tyler?
Oh, at first I was like, which indie movies are like I'm trying to think. I'm like, what? Uh yeah, so Dune 3 and Doomsday. That's gonna be man, I don't even know. First of all, I'm sure both movies are gonna be 3 hours. I mean, come on. Um
Yeah, I am so sorry to the theater employees working that day. I can only imagine.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, theaters are gonna be packed everywhere that day. Um and also Dune got the IMAX slot, so
Mhm.
I guess I'm gonna have to see Doomsday in like Dolby or something.
Although I am absolutely positive by by the time that 3 week little contract ends, where they have the IMAX exclusive,
Oh
they're
yeah,
immediately gonna put it in IMAX screens.
absolutely. And if it's worth rewatching, I'll probably see Doomsday again and then see it in IMAX. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so that's gonna be a crazy day, dude. I can't wait for
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's gonna be like the biggest double feature ever. I'll probably watch Doomsday first because obviously sensitive Marvel spoilers and all that. Like I just want to get that one done first and then see
hmm
Dune. But man, I can't wait.
But I feel like Dune 3 is gonna be such more of like a dramatic, slow movie. I feel like coming
Yeah.
off the high of something like Doomsday, then going into Dune, I don't know if like I'd be in the right headspace for that. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how I did the Barbenheimer. I did Barbie first and then I did Oppenheimer. So like I don't know, I might have did it backwards, but
Yeah, I did the
um
opposite.
oh you did the opposite. Did you feel it was probably better that way?
Probably, I think so.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't know
Uh
because like I didn't give me like I didn't have enough time to really process Oppenheimer afterwards because I was like I gotta go back in the bar. I gotta go into Barbie world now.
yeah,
You
now
know?
time to enter the Barbie land. Yeah.
hmm
I see what you're saying. I don't know, it all depends. Like whenever they drop the tickets for these movies, I'm gonna have to like obviously coordinate like,
Of
okay, I'm
course.
gonna watch this one at this time. There'll be a little break in between so I can film the review, then go to this one in the same theater ideally, so
hmm
yeah. But that's gonna be a hell of a day, dude. December 17th or 18th, I think, whatever. So whatever that Thursday is.
hmm
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
But I feel like I'm gonna be so much more excited for Doomsday. I'm gonna want to watch that one first. But like I feel like
Right.
by the time, depending on how Doomsday is, if by the time I'm watching Dune, I feel like I'm just gonna be thinking about Doomsday the whole time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like I got nothing against Dune. I love Dune. It's just, man, we got the original X-Men back, and we got all these characters coming together. And
hmm
Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. That's my biggest wild card. It's like, bro, I feel like he's gonna be better than Thanos. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. I feel like he's gonna just steal the whole movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
So
I'm just the only thing I don't know. Like I'm just so I don't know how this movie's gonna be. Like I really don't. You know, like so far I've liked almost everything in the MCU, but like I don't know. It's just hard to say. You know?
yeah, and it's weird because like yes, we've had build up in terms of like we've seen all these characters and do their own movies and all this stuff, but like the Doctor Doom thing, like I said, is a wild card because we haven't seen anything
hmm
from him. So we haven't even seen what he looks like. We saw him from behind
hmm
in the Fantastic Four movie, but
Yeah.
what is that gonna look like? I don't
hmm
know.
Because like
So
like I see like the teaser at the end of Fantastic Four and at the end of Thunderbolts, and I'm like so excited. I'm like, oh my God, like this is all gonna be in like a movie, you know? But then like I
yeah.
see like something like the Captain America coming back and that whole thing, and I was like, is that really what they want to do? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, here's my take on that. So, um, Captain America had the perfect ending, right? Like you
Yeah.
can't top that. I kind of said the same thing about Wolverine. Now I know you didn't like Deadpool Wolverine,
But
but the
Wolverine was
ending
the
of
best part of that.
Logan, yeah, yeah, the ending of Logan to me was like, oh, there's no way you can top that. And then
Mhm.
I just loved what they did with him in Deadpool. I know it's a variant, but still. Um, so depending on what they do, I'll be like, all right, I can agree with this. You know,
Yeah,
he
but
has a
that's the
baby
thing
now
though.
too.
Like with the Deadpool Wolverine thing, it's like they still acknowledge and respect that that was that Wolverine's ending, and this is just an entirely different take on Wolverine. This is still the
Right.
same Captain America. This is literally a
Right.
continuation. You know what I mean?
I know that's the problem. It's like, all right, I mean, let's see what they can do. I
Yeah.
mean,
And then like mix
I
that
don't
with
know.
Robert Downey Jr. being there too. I'm like, man, like, I hope it works out. It's just I don't want them to just rely on that, you know?
I know. I know. Um, and then I like too the Thor little teaser
Oh yeah,
because
that one.
they made him definitely more serious again, which I appreciate.
Yeah. Well, still
Yeah,
acknowledging that Love and Thunder happened because I liked Love and Thunder. I know, and it's controversial, but it did happen. It's
right.
important.
Yeah. And then we had a little teaser with Black Panther, and then the Fantastic Four meeting, which was interesting. Namor's
Yeah,
there. So again, there's so many different characters in this movie. It's like, how are they going to interconnect all this?
yeah.
Um,
And you have
we'll just
like
have to see.
and then you have like Captain America, our like Sam Wilson and that whole team, and then you have like the Thunderbolt stuff too. It's like
Right.
and the multiverse and maybe characters we haven't caught up to yet. So it's just it's
Yeah, and
crazy.
they're saying there's more characters going to be in it too that we don't even know. Like I'm assuming Spider-Man and maybe Doctor Strange. You know, there's probably even Deadpool, Wolverine might pop up. Who knows?
Yeah.
Um, it's going to be wild, dude. Like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's a big rumor. You know.
Yeah, I've seen like a lot of people have been saying that he's in it. I'm like, damn, like what, like how much of this is gonna be like fully multiverse and kind of or more grounded and setting things up and trying to like tie in
Right.
all the like the loose ends that we've had so far. I don't know. It's so hard to fathom.
I know, and it's crazy to think like that Secret Wars a year later is it's definitely going to be the bigger movie, I'm assuming, you know,
Yeah,
just like how Endgame was the bigger movie. So it's just crazy to think like, man, the next year and a half or 2 years, whatever, is going to be wild, man. It's just like, what the fuck is going to happen?
which I wonder if it
Um,
will be like that, where it's like, and like Infinity War cared more about like the story being told, while Endgame was more focused on being an event. I wonder if it's going to be something along the lines of something similar, where Doomsday's like fully kind of setting up everything and creating the story, and then
yeah.
like Secret Wars is just the big event movie where it's like, fuck it, yeah, here's like Marvel's history in front of you, and like here's just a bunch of battles and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's probably how it's going to go down. It's going to be similar to that. Which in that case, you know, I prefer Infinity War over Endgame, so I might end up preferring Doomsday over Secret Wars. We'll just have to see. Um, but yeah, man, I literally can't wait for that. So we have another 10 months, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just under 10 months. So hopefully we get a trailer sometime. I thought it would come on the Super Bowl, but I guess not.
Mhm.
But I will definitely do a reaction, man.
Yeah, but in the
And
meantime, though, we still have Spider-Man. Like that's coming out soon too.
yeah, and I was expecting a trailer for that too, because that's coming out in 5 months.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that's good. That's definitely gonna be a more grounded movie, like just New York Spider-Man, basically.
Although, like,
Um,
they have a lot of characters in. They got like the Punisher. They got like
yeah,
the Hulk.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It's the director of Shang-Chi, which, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting too. But I'm excited. I mean,
Yeah.
Scorpion's supposed to be in there. I forget who else, but Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. I guess she's gonna be Mary Jane. I don't know. Um, But yeah, we'll just have to see with that one. But other than Spider-Man, that's the only movie this year, right? With
Yeah.
Marvel,
I know Daredevil season 2 is coming out soon.
that's coming out.
Next month, no?
Yeah, I think yeah, it's coming soon. And then there's supposed to be a Punisher special, which I assume
Mm-hmm.
is going to be R-rated or MA, whatever.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you have to. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man, there's PG-13, unfortunately, so they can't really go too far with
I
that.
wonder if
But
they let Punisher say fuck in the movie.
yeah, just the one F-bomb you're allowed to use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Guardians 3 did it, so why not?
Yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine had them
Um,
all over, so
yeah, yeah.
um
So, um, but we'll just have to see, you know. And then Like other movies this year, I'm trying to think like what else is coming out. There's supposed to be a new Evil Dead this year. Evil Dead Burn, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Which I didn't
So
find
I
out about
love
till
the last
recently.
one.
Yeah, the
Huh?
last one was pretty good. I didn't even know it was coming out until like a few days ago.
Yeah, and then there's like another one announced for next year. It's called like Evil Dead Wrath, but they're like completely separate stories or something. Like I don't really know what they're doing with Evil Dead right now. It's just kind of like one-off stories with Evil Dead. I don't know. It's cool though.
hmm
Um, but yeah, what else
Um,
comes out this year? The
Super
Odyssey,
Mario
obviously.
Galaxy comes out.
Oh yeah, I thought the first one was okay. I didn't like love it,
Yeah,
but
it's become. I was the same. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I mean, I love Mario games. It has become a bit of a comfort movie. Like I feel like it's a really good movie to kind of just put on when I'm going to bed. Um,
okay.
but I'm actually currently playing Mario Galaxy, just kind of prep for the movie because I've never played it. It's a fucking great game.
Okay.
So yeah, I am excited for the for Galaxy, and then Odyssey, of course, is probably going to be like it's Christopher Nolan, like it's going to be
Yeah.
crazy.
And dude, they dropped the tickets for that a year in advance, which is like unheard of, you
hmm
know?
I
And I did
unfortunately
manage
did
to
not get
snag the
tickets.
IMAX 70 millimeter thing, you know.
Oh,
Same
so
theater I saw
sick.
Oppenheimer in. So,
At the like Science Center, right?
yes, that's where it's at. That's the one true IMAX screen in Florida, I think. And it's not too far from me. I'm very grateful for that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of these days, if you come to California and there's a movie showing in an IMAX screen, I could show you.
Yeah, I know the Universal and City Walk, they have the real IMAX screen there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they have one there as well.
Yeah.
Um,
So, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I do need to go
And
to
then this
Florida
weekend
though.
is Scream 7 too. I'm doing my rewatch right now.
Yeah, I'm not watching that one. Um,
Oh, really?
yeah, I'll watch it if I can like find a way to watch it without paying for it.
Oh, is it
Um,
because of the whole controversy?
yeah, I'm pulling a Ghostbusters 2016 U right now.
Gotcha.
Um,
I understand.
yeah, out of principle, I just don't want to support it. So
Yeah. I'm gonna
just because
address
of
that
how
in my
much,
review because like
yeah,
it's you can't not address it. It's fucked up.
yeah, just how much fucked up shit went on behind the scenes. I'm just like, yeah, and like even then, like the trailer didn't even look good to me. It felt so generic and just like a shell of itself, and I was just like, I don't need to see this.
Yeah, I agree. The trailer did kind of underwhelm me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, it's like I was excited for the idea of Screen 7, but then seeing the footage, it's like, I mean, it might be okay. Um,
It's like, wow,
but
you're going
yeah,
for like a really generic story that involves the nostalgic and old characters. Oh my God.
yeah. Like at this point, it's literally, I'm like, I hate to say it, it's coming a parody of itself because like
Yeah.
Scream 7, it's like, okay, Stab 7. It's like, how much longer are we gonna go? It's getting ridiculous now. 7?
hmm
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, so
Um,
yeah, I'm not watching that one right now, but
okay, yeah, I
um
don't blame you. Um, and then what else is coming out soon? I feel like there's some
uh
stuff coming out in March.
I will say I found a new least favorite Edgar Wright movie with the Running Man.
Oh yeah, that was very underwhelming, dude.
God.
When you got a director like that and a star like Glenn Powell, it's like, come on, how do you go wrong? The movie was just so bland.
That ending was ass.
Yeah, I did not like the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, that's disappointing. I just hope he goes back to like I feel like he keeps trying to like get out of his style or like what he's known for, and I'm like, dude, like I get wanting to do something different, but what you're doing is just making like your movies really generic. Like where's the style? Where's the sauce? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, like I feel like Baby Driver was the last time. Like Last Night in Soho was good, but like it didn't really feel like one of his movies, if you know what I mean.
I get you.
Baby Driver really felt like one of his movies. He kind of needs to go back to that style a little bit.
hmm Because he does it at times in Last Night in Soho, where he really kind of goes out with the style and stuff like that. But then at other times, he just like I don't know, he just kind of just makes it like a regular ass movie, and I'm just like, okay, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, so March we have The Bride, which looks interesting. That's the Frankenstein,
I see trailers for that one all
Jesse
the
Buckley.
time.
Yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal directed that. So I don't know. I think, you got Christian Bale in there, so obviously he's gonna be amazing.
hmm
Um, I don't know. I like the trailers. It looks cool. And then we
hmm
got Ready or Not too. I really like the first Ready
Yeah,
or
that
Not.
one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like some like watching the trailer. It's like, okay, does this movie need to happen? Hopefully it's not one of those where it's like, okay, what was the point of this? Because
Well,
it
funny
seems
enough,
that they're just
it
kind
is
of
the directors who did the last two Scream movies, so that's
it
kind of
is.
funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they did the first one, Ready or Not. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, I think it'll be good though. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, December is a ways away. That's the big one.
Hmm.
But I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll try to be reviewing every single week. Um, and hopefully, I don't know if you want to do any reviews or reactions or anything, but I'd love to see like a Doomsday trailer reaction because I'm gonna do one, and you know, I don't know. I think I'd like to see your face when I don't know. I feel like they're gonna show
I'm
Doctor
I,
Doom in it.
I'm just gonna
So
react to your reaction.
okay, that's fine. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you interested at all? Like, what are your thoughts on like that the Mandalorian movie coming out?
Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that. So here's my thing. Like right now, I'm so behind on Star Wars because there's the Andor show. I haven't watched that. I know it's supposed to be great, but I haven't watched it. I haven't seen Mandalorian season 3 yet. I started it, I think, but I just never finished it because I heard it wasn't great.
I prefer it over season two personally.
Ahsoka, I haven't watched. There's so many things I haven't watched. I'm just so behind. What I'll try to do is like watch season 3 of Mandalorian and then watch the movie, and hopefully I can understand everything. But I don't know. I'm just kind of whatever about that movie. I mean, it could go either way for me. How do you feel?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just like so whatever about Star Wars, just because like so many people like bitch about it, and just how much is consistently just all over the place. It's just not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean, yeah, obviously I like the Mandalorian character. I prefer Mandalorian season three over season two. Personally, I think it's more
Okay.
self-contained, and I liked the story and just kind of how just I don't know, it was just really cool, I guess. I don't know. I just liked what it was doing a bit more than the second season, where just everything magically gets solved because of fucking OPS Luke Skywalker in like 5 seconds. But um, um, yeah. So, uh, yeah. No, I think the trailers look cool. I mean, I'll see it, of course.
Yeah, it's John
Hopefully it's
Favreau.
cool. Yeah, hopefully it's good. I don't know. I just don't want. They got new people running shit. Well, they got what's his name? I forgot something Filoni or whatever.
Oh, Dave Filoni. Yeah.
Yeah, he's running things now, and like I don't know if I trust someone who unironically likes the prequels to run Star Wars, but or it's just focused on just filling Wikipedia pages for random aliens instead of telling a compelling story like The Last Jedi did. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I'm interested, of course. I hope it's good. It has Babu Frick in it, which is like the goat of the Rise of Skywalker. So,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, I would tell
Yeah,
me I
but it's
am
just
looking
one
a
of
bit.
those things. Huh?
Sorry, you can continue.
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's totally off topic. I was like, the one movie I am looking forward to this summer though is Jackass 5.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so random because I
Yeah.
thought the fourth one was the last one. They called it Forever, as in like,
Hmm.
okay, this is it. You know what I mean? And plus they're old now, but
Yeah.
I guess they're just gonna do a fifth one, so I'm definitely gonna see it.
Fuck yeah. Like that first movie was like one of like my favorite theater experiences. Like everyone was just so just like, into it and everyone was like groaning and like grossed out. It was
Yeah.
fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I am excited for it. If they okay, Ted, if they came up to you like right now and was like, we want you to do a single stunt for a Jackass movie, would you do it?
Well, I need to know what the stun is, and I need to know how much I'm getting paid first. It depends.
You want to just do it for the love of the game?
Dude, what if it's getting your testicles crushed by like I don't know, a
What's
hammer?
like what if it's like getting like fireworks shot at you or something,
That's
like
what I'm saying. I need to know. Oh
yeah.
man, I'm glad you brought that up. I totally forgot about Jackass.
We got Godzilla
Um.
Minus Zero coming out this year too, I think in
Oh
November.
yeah, that's right.
That one, now
Okay.
that's a fucking movie to look forward to
Yes.
because of how
Cinema
good that
only.
first one was.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rewatch that first one again, and then
Hmm.
yeah, man, I'll see it in IMAX or whatever it's gonna be in. I'm definitely checking it out. Um.
Yeah, there's
By the way, we only
A24
have 2 minutes
stuff.
left on this recording. I hate to
Okay.
say that again, but yes.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Um, but yeah, I think I don't know if you need. Do we need to do another chapter? Or are we good? We
I
already
don't
got
know. I don't know.
2 hours worth of
I mean,
podcast here,
it might
so
motivate us to do some more down the line keep
Yeah.
talking. So,
Yeah, we just got to figure out, the best time to, do this again. Like I said, I'm
yeah.
off Monday, Tuesdays, so that's when I can most likely do it. Not always, but we'll have to
hmm
see.
hmm
But hopefully this won't be just a once a year thing
No, I hope
like it's
not.
been.
Hopefully, it's not February of 2027. Hopefully
For
not.
real. February 25th, 2027. Um, yeah, we'll see.
Hmm.
But I feel like just even after Doomsday alone, we're gonna have to dedicate like a sit down and talk about that. You know what I mean? We're just gonna have to.
An intervention, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully not as bad as Infinity War, sitting in the car driving home after that movie. My God.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, all right, we got 1 minute left. So,
All right,
any last
y'all.
thoughts?
I don't know.
Yep.
We know we popped each other off like crazy this episode, you know?
Oh God. All right,
Um,
guys. Well,
any
we
any
popped
closing
off for
thoughts? Yep.
2 hours talking about all kinds of stuff. Let us know in the comments. All two of you who listened to the very end, which
If
is
you
me and
want
Aaron.
more hours of content, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, for real. And anybody watch this thing to the very end. The code word is testicles. Yeah,
Hung.
testicles. Okay, that one too. Either one.
Yeah.
So just drop that in the comments so we
Yeah,
know
since we're
we're
talking about
real.
28 years later, you know.
Yeah. So, alrighty. That's been 28 podcasts later. I'm Tyler.
I am Aaron. Wannabe comedy, perhaps.
Yes. And we just popped off.
All over.
Oh yeah.